What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Positivity Report. I don't even have my computer out, Ikaika. I don't even have it out. I totally
Are you supposed
forgot.
to?
Yeah, because I got to look at the chat. Ikaika, can you do me a favor?
Oh my God. This is totally my fault.
No, you know what? We got into a really funny conversation. It's in the that bag there.
My mom had to drop me off because my car's in the shop. And she asked me if it was live and being filmed. And I said, yes.
Thank
And
you.
she goes, oh, so you're wearing that? And I said, yes. She goes, did you brush your hair? I said, yeah. She's like, you didn't want to put a little more makeup on?
Moms they mean well. They do.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Oh, my God. Hello. Good
Hi.
morning.
Welcome.
I'm back.
You're here. Well, we had such a good time the first time, and everybody loved you, which is obvious because you're the
Woo.
best. And I was talking to Jenna and I want to get you guys both on the same show.
Oh, my
at some
gosh.
point.
It would be
Yeah.
wild.
Little rowdy.
A
show.
little
Little rowdy.
rowdy.
And I was like, yeah, I want to get her back on again. She's like, she had a fun time, and I was like, you know what? You know how I know you had a fun time?
Yeah.
Because you answer text messages, and that's why I titled.
Oh, yes.
That's why I titled this show.
She
Alessandra
responds?
is good at texting.
She responds.
Because there are so many people out there, and I'm talking about like my best friends in the world, my brother,
My husband.
Sturgis, not a big texter.
No, not a pretty big person like to respond. Like he has lifelong childhood friends that are like, is he alive? Like we don't know. Like forgot to tell people we were getting married. Like yeah.
See, now me, I'm
I'm a texter.
texter.
Yeah.
Like I need to make sure that everybody knows that I care about them.
I freaked out when I looked when you had recently texted me. I had seen that you had done like a big
little-
group one,
yeah.
or not a group one, but a big chunker.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to respond to this because I literally thought I did,
I think you thought,
but I didn't.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. What
So
did say?
it was,
because your birthday was just what? Your birthday was last Wednesday? No,
last Saturday,
last Saturday,
May 29th.
May 29th. What a
Same
great...
as Bob Hope and John F. Kennedy.
Whoa.
So my mom said I'd either be a comedian or a politician.
Whoa. Which you can still be a politician. Which
Oh, yeah.
because I kind of have a little bit of passion about treating people well.
Well, that's good.
And yeah, and I
It's a good father quality to have.
right? Oh, speaking of father quality, this morning,
What did Ro do?
Ro.
Ro!
Okay, so Rose was my grandma's name, right?
Cute.
And that's who she's named after.
Yeah.
I have an aunt Ro, is Rosemary, but we call her Ro or Ro, kind of depending. And she's a children's author in Pittsburgh. She owns
my
a little,
gosh,
You would
cute.
love her stuff. She does. She has like a stationery shop in Pittsburgh, in a little town called Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Beaver.
Beaver.
Wow, that's like an SNL sketch.
In Beaver County. Yeah, my dad's from Beaver County, and she
Does he
does
like beavers?
He loves them. We are actually very good friends with a beaver on this show. His name is Beav.
Do you guys get the dirtiness
Oh,
of
of
it?
course.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
good.
yeah.
So I was like,
Believe you me, every time we've done it, because if you see, can you
Believe
see
you
up on
me.
that shelf up there, you see that little plush?
oh, it's a beaver.
That's Beav. That's Beaver Baby Furry
Oh
Love
my God, that's so cute.
on Instagram and TikTok.
No.
This woman's name is Nancy. She runs a
Nancy.
that's another Pittsburgh name. Nance in the pants. Nancy runs a thing called RaisingTheWildNY.com.
Huh?
And she rescues and is it
Beavers.
beavers, animals, all kinds of animals, especially in the summertime. And somebody found Beav, and younger beavs can't live on their own because they have to live with their mom and dad for 3 years.
No.
And somebody thinks that Beav's parents may have been killed. And so Beav was left all alone. So she made Beav an enclosure in her house, and now Beav is out in her pond.
No.
And he's building his own little new house.
No.
In an old muskrat den. Yeah, and I think the live stream goes up in a couple weeks, Ikaika. I think that
How old is Beav now?
Beav is like a year.
Oh my God.
And he's very social. His best friend is a goose.
No.
Yeah. You can follow him on Instagram, Beaver Baby Furry Love. I watched the video yesterday. He's learning how to, because he has these oils on his skin, and he has to move them around to make sure that he stays warm in the
Does
water.
she ever hold him?
No, you don't hold a beaver. Yeah.
She never held him?
No, of course, when he was younger, like he makes these little noises like.
But what do you mean you never hold a
But
beaver?
now you don't, like, apparently you're not supposed to hold them because they will think that you're the mom.
What's the problem?
I don't, because then the beaver has to go out and like mingle and like
Great.
sow his wild oats.
Great. Sounds awesome to me. Bring the beef along. I have a bunch of adopted animals, and I found out from one of my really good, amazing followers. He adopted 3 animals for me in my name and didn't tell me over the past 3 years till the other day.
What are they?
I have
what
a
animals
snow
are they?
leopard. I have an elephant.
What?
I know, Liam. Shout out to Liam. And I forgot what the third one is, but it all started because for Christmas 3 years ago, Sturgis got me a lobster because you can adopt lobsters.
What?
And they
A
grow up-
dobster?
A dobster, yes. And you adopt them, and they live in. It's from the UK. It's this amazing company. It's called the London Hatchery, the UK Hatchery.
Okay.
And they live in this hatchery, and then they release them after
Why?
a few years. So a bunch of people from the sci-fi convention that I had met, one kind of like Kayla and Candace and Jenna all do.
Yeah.
I told this story, and they all adopted lobsters and named them after me, after my characters, like from my shows. And then one of them came out May 29th, which is my birthday.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is our official sponsor of the show. For
Oh.
the month of June. I always forget. That's on me. I was in the bathroom right before, and I was like, got to get the bourbon bottle, and then Alessandra showed up, and I got a little distracted.
What kind of bourbon we
were talking
got
about
here?
engagement. So this is Boone's Homegrown Bourbon, number 6 in the world, gold medal winner. Drink Boone'sBourbon.com.
Who's Tyler Boone?
Tyler Boone.
What
at
a
Tyler
name.
Booner. Tyler Boone is an Americana rock star.
Wow.
An absolute rock star. He's coming on the show tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm doing some stand up at Jam in the Van on Saturday before Tyler goes on stage.
Cool.
Do a little opening for that. He makes this bourbon. This is a family recipe that goes back decades, even centuries, maybe millennium. We don't know. The bourbon is that good, Alessandra. I
Maybe
just made
space.
that part up. It could be. It's a space bourbon.
Space bourbon.
It's so good. It's very, very strong, but also very lovely. If you're going to be drinking Boone's this weekend, make sure you take your keys and you bury them. Don't
Bury them.
bury the keys. Give them to somebody. Give them to Alessandra's mom. She seems like a good person to get a ride from.
She would definitely pick you up.
If you're celebrating a birthday this weekend, perhaps in like the Palm Springs area, like Alessandra did last weekend, you could drink some Boone's bourbon.
I
Put
know.
it on
I
some
wish I
ice.
had some of this. I
very
mean, I'm
good.
not a drinker, but I know that my friends would have appreciated this.
It's very good.
Tyler
Boone. He's a rock dude.
What kind of rock star are we talking?
A rock star that makes his own bourbon.
Wow.
Talk about a winner. Like we were talking about going from like this into politics, music into bourbon. That sounds like way more fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Again, you don't drink.
I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, here's my problem. I spin like a top after one drink and then throw up.
Oh, okay.
So I shouldn't have it.
Do you get high?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to like push narcotics on you.
He's a drug pusher.
I'm all about the
Alert
vices.
the authorities.
Yep.
Do we have any super chasers? What are they called?
Supercharges.
Supercharges.
You call them supercharges. They're called super chats or super chat stickers. We also have Streamlabs.
Supercharges.
You can go to the GPA.fun if you want to join the Bucket Club. We got a bunch of new members. We're very excited about.
What is a bucket club?
You get one of those buckets, and you get the behind the paywall content.
Where's a bucket?
Right, that's the bucket. The glasses.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah. If you work in a bar, you call the rocks glasses buckets. So the bucket.
Wow,
Club. Yeah.
fancy.
Fill your bucket.
Fill your bucket. I love that sign,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I love a neon sign.
Do you want me to turn it on?
No, that's okay. Might ruin this side of the face with the light.
A little blue
But
glow.
I do appreciate it.
You are a one in a million. I'll tell you what. It's just fantastic.
So do we have a supercharger?
We don't have a super chat yet, but
on, superchargers.
we're speaking of animals earlier. Currently, until Friday after Joshberty, which I do want to get you on.
Yes, because I'm not that smart. So
No,
this will be fun.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Listen, we have some very smart people. Everybody is smart in their own way. I don't
Right.
want to, but some people are scared of trivia. I will say that right now.
Really?
Yeah, people don't love it. So Jenna and Kevin are coming on in 2 weeks. Kevin McHale, not the basketball player, the actor.
I know. He's a dear friend of mine.
Yeah.
I may or may not know him in real life.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
They're coming on Friday, June 18th. Friday, June 11th.
Oh, my God, how fun.
Tomorrow, do you know Elliot Dewberry and Ricky Hayberg? Do you know them?
No.
They run a channel called Internet Today. I think you'd actually really like it. It's political. It's funny.
It's a YouTube?
It's a YouTuber.
I love the YouTube.
Yeah.
This is very new for me. It's like the oldest form of social media, I feel like, and it's like so new.
Welcome to it.
Superchargers.
Yeah, superchargers. So, but right now we're benefiting the Battle Buddy Foundation. So I'm going to play
Cool.
in the Battle Buddy golf outing today after the show.
Where's that going to be? Where can we find you?
It's not like live or anything. It's at the Valencia Oaks Country Club.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you never know. You might have a fan that wants to come to the Valencia Oaks.
Well, so I MC the live auction for, and all the money goes. So Battle Buddy Foundation, you can throw up that card, Ikaika. The Battle Buddy Foundation pairs vets with PTSD
That's
with
fabulous.
service dogs. The beautiful thing, and it costs a lot of money, is from the training of the dog. They train the dogs for about 2 years to make sure that they are perfectly trained for the vet,
Right.
and then they take care of all costs associated with the dog for the remainder of the animal's life.
Oh, my gosh.
So that the vet does not have to worry about that, does not need the stress of all that.
Right.
So all of your money that is super chatted, Streamlabs, super chat sticker, supercharged, as more mouth Hans just threw in $5. Thank you, supercharged.
Thank you, Supercharging.
Supercharged. We'll go to the Battle Buddy Foundation until Friday tomorrow, and we have some goals up too that we've been doing. Did you hear about my back waxing thing?
No.
So a
That
couple weeks
seems
and
very 40-year-old virgin.
we go. We're almost at $5,000.
What is the Twitch horror watch-along?
Oh, do you want to be part of that?
Maybe. I don't know. Do I? What is the Knott's Berry Farm? That's what I want to be part of.
So that's where we go and do some fun filming of me and Ikaika on roller coasters. You're welcome to come, 100%.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
So
Is it not scary or Knott's Berry?
No, Knott's Berry.
Knott's Berry.
We're not sure if Knott's Scary Farm is coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might touch you too much.
Yes.
So wait, real quickly.
Go ahead.
Twitch horror means we
Twitch.
can watch a lot.
Yes, so
Horror
on
together.
on Twitch, because it's associated with Amazon.
Right.
Okay, so Amazon has some movies that would scare the crap out of me, and as you know, I'm very scared of
Oh,
things.
so this is like people would pay to watch you do this.
Get scared.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the Knott's Berry Farm,
Yes.
do people get to join you?
They can if they would like to join us. Absolutely, they can show up and hang out with us as we
As
video
they
sell.
donate. I think that's what you should do.
Absolutely.
You should donate. Have them. I'm making the rules up.
Yeah.
You should. If maybe. Oh, here's a better idea.
Talk to
If
me.
you double the price,
Mm-hmm.
they get to go on the roller coaster with you,
Right by me as I scream.
front row.
Okay, done. Put it in there. Put it on the table, Ikaika. The head of graphics here at the Good People Association. We got another supercharge only because Alessandra asked for it.
Oh my
Thanks
God! Let me ask for more supercharges.
from Matt the Beard Man, the legend. He is a track coach and he owns I believe like a full service gas station. But he's also a track coach, and one of his runners just went All-American for the second time.
Oh my God! I have the worst knees. I can barely walk
yeah.
like at Disneyland.
We were talking about it yesterday. It's like I have, Ikaika, Matt the Beer Man also asked how far from the $5,000 goal, because my dream is always to be host a golf show. We talked earlier. It's my only hobby.
Right.
I have so many ideas for like a golf live show that we would do on Twitch, bring in some of my friends, interview some professional golfers, all that kind of fun stuff. And that's the $5,000 goal.
Don't you find golf so boring?
No.
Oh, it's the worst.
Hold on. I can walk you through why it's not boring, but I don't want to do that to you.
It's not the basketball.
Because
it's
listen-
not the National Basketball Association.
You love NBA, huh?
Love it.
Really?
Love it.
See, I'll tell you what. I really enjoy basketball. I will watch any sport. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I love the NBA. I love college basketball, whatever it is. For me, we're $370 away from the $5,000 goal for the golf show. So not
Oh,
far
wait,
away.
so I'm confused. It's not like an all one shot, here's $5,000 from one person.
No, we've been raising since I had to wax my back on the
Gotcha.
live stream.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
So-
now I'm following.
Two Fridays ago, because I shaved Ikaika's head into a mohawk that we were
Right.
calling the Aloha for the
Cute.
Hawaiian hunk. right?
Love it.
Amazing.
Waikiki, Sheraton, Roofie Culotta.
Oh man, is that what they do there?
I think that's what I ask for. I actually
Can
stole
you
that
make
joke
me
from
do it?
SNL.
Oh yeah, the Ruby Colada. Because I shaved his head into a mohawk, his girlfriend got upset. It's like, "What are you in a fraternity?" And so I said, yeah,
Yes.
kind of. I said, "Listen, as a apology, I'll let you wax my back." And so he waxed my back, and then he gave me eyebrows on my chest. And
Oh, so it was like 40-year-old virgin.
it was 100%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's painful. That's not a.
I mean, I used to get my hoo-ha waxed all the time, so I don't know how painful that really is compared to yours. But
No, I think that more sensitive areas are obviously a lot
Yeah.
more sensitive.
obviously the nipple
Did I do
is.
the math there? Yeah, I didn't. No nipples. No
He
nipples.
just wants to clarify.
I said no nipples.
No nipples, not today.
Not today.
But for $1,000,
for $1,000 nipples. So we did that. We did that for a while. So since Friday, so we're trying to get to these goals. We're also raising money again for the Battle Buddy Foundation. So I'm going to MC their live event tonight.
So when you golf,
Yes.
you don't find it boring.
It's the most exciting time. It's my favorite sport.
It's a
amazing.
little quiet, no?
No, because you're with your buddies and you're like busting.
Are you a Howard Stern fan?
No. I mean, I'm not a fan. I just don't watch.
Do you know Baba Booey?
I mean, I know who he is.
Because they do, at all the golf things, they do all these compilations like once a month at all the golf ones. And they go, Baba Booey! Like as they hit it, and they go, hit him with a line! Anyway, so.
Yeah, no, they've been yelling Baba Booey since 90s.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
They.
Now, is this golf tournament in Valencia across from the Red Lobster next to Magic Mountain?
It's very close to the Magic Mountain, yes, and the Red Lobster.
I love that Red Lobster.
Okay, now here's the thing. When we went to Six Flags a few weeks ago,
Oh, wow, you went?
Yeah.
What was it like?
it was amazing.
Little
Did you not?
scary?
Did you see the video?
No.
Ikaika, when you get a shot, can you find that video and pull it up? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know what he's doing over there half the time. Just sitting out,
I
chilling,
know.
maxing, relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside the school. We went to, and we were talking about like food afterwards, and then we didn't get food, and I don't know why. Why didn't we get food? It was too late.
Because you had to go home.
Yeah, it's good. I had to go home. But that I've never been to that Red Lobster. You know what? Weirdly enough, I've never been to a Red Lobster
What?
in my life.
I don't eat fish.
And you still went to Red Lobster. Is it the buttered biscuits? People
It's
tell
the
me
Cheddar
about
Bay biscuits.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
I go for the Cheddar Bay biscuits. I get a nice fry. I get a nice kids spaghetti with butter. And I ask for biscuits. In fact, my mother and I did go to the Palm Springs Red Lobster, and I made
This
her
past
go
weekend?
in there. Not this past weekend,
okay.
quite soon though, and asked for a side of biscuits, and they gave us 25.
That's
They
amazing.
lasted like 1 hour.
Yeah, they're really good, from what I understand, because I've been told that they're like the cheese garlic bread at Smokehouse. Have you been to Smokehouse?
Yeah, but I didn't know that's not the same at all.
It's not? I'm sorry that I insulted you. I did not mean
Very
to do
insulting.
that.
It's
I'm really upset that I was never taken to Red Lobster by my parents because we didn't really have one in our town or near it. We had an Outback, which I really like, but that we didn't have a Red Lobster anywhere nearby. And if we were going out somewhere, because my parents were never taking us out to dinner, my brother and I were not the best behaved kids at restaurants.
I'm surprised.
Shocker.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. Yep. Like
Your
until
brother
we were like
older or younger?
older.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was, I mean, he's the golden child, right? 4 kids, does really well, lives up in Northern California. I'm the, I hope he's okay every day kind of guy.
Oh, no, your parents love you.
They
though.
do, yeah.
Rosie makes up for it.
She does.
And Amanda. They're like, well.
Yeah. That little girl's, oh, okay, you ready? Here you go.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Got it. Last night, she laughed sort of for the first time, and I started sobbing.
No.
Because I was doing this, I was going like, and then I was going like, and making like fart noises, and she was like, gah, gah. Like she was getting like, we're almost to a giggle, Alessandra. We're so close to a giggle.
Are you so excited?
I'm so
Are you
excited.
so happy?
Yeah, I love her. She's amazing.
Do you want another?
That has been a discussion. I am in the no category.
Really?
Yeah, I really love my little daughter. I mean, listen, things could change in a few years. Who knows? But I am very I'm very into this daughter right now.
What does your lady think?
Oh, yeah, she wants one.
Yeah.
And usually how marriages work and compromises, probably don't have a second baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, I want to say I love this compliment. This comes from Carl.
Carl.
Just Carl, who says, Alessandra is awesome. I agree. Plus, her voice sounds exactly like Lady Gaga's voice. Have you ever gotten that
Really?
before?
No, I've never gotten that.
She was on the Friends reunion.
She was Smelly Cat.
She crushed
I
it.
cried the whole time.
Did you?
I thought I was Jennifer Aniston. I thought I was Rachel.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never have heard that. I've heard Zooey Deschanel.
Okay.
I hear I look like her more though. And Kathleen Turner, I get all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like romancing
And
the
Demi
stone,
Moore.
Kathleen Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Demi Moore.
Demi Moore? I don't think I could pick out a Demi Moore voice.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
It's like mine.
Okay.
It's real rough.
I mean, I saw Striptease one time, and I was like, this movie blows.
Lies.
Yeah, no,
What? It blows. It was amazing.
Was it good? Yes. I saw like the first 30 minutes, and they were like, this is all
Have
the nudity.
you ever
and I was
seen
like,
Showgirls?
Of course.
It's the best movie ever. My best friend
It is truly
Xander
underrated.
went to is it University of Long Beach or Long Beach State? One of those. And there was a class that was dedicated to dissecting showgirls.
Oh.
A whole class.
Like an entire...
A whole semester.
A semester?
Yes, because there's all these like crazy things
Whoa.
that there was like a genius behind it and like what the real meanings were. And I don't know. I didn't go to college. Otherwise, I'd take that class.
I took a film studies class at Penn State.
Not the same.
We watched a bunch of old movies.
What about Showgirls?
We didn't watch Showgirls.
There you go.
Which is BS.
Yeah.
I did take a wine tasting class
What's
in
your
college. Which was
favorite
awesome.
movie?
All time?
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2.
Wow. It was very fast.
Yeah. I mean, my wedding ring says we ride together.
Oh, that's right.
Mine says we die together.
Does hers?
Hers says we die together.
Oh, right.
Because her wedding band was too small for the 10 thing, so she got we die, and I say we ride.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Did you
What is
like
your
Rush
favorite
Hour
movie?
too?
Of course. I like all
Love
the
that
Rush Hour
movie.
films. Yes.
We got excited because yesterday on HBO Max we were watching this documentary, and then it said the Rush Hour 3 collection is here.
Oh.
The Crime of the Century.
Oh, is that about the painting heist?
No, it's about the opioids.
Oh, yeah, about that. I haven't watched that yet, but
It's really good.
yeah, I mean, that opioid crisis hit Western Pennsylvania really hard, so it's like close to
Well,
home.
spoiler alert.
It hit everywhere.
But there is a doctor who was in jail because of all of this, and he was friends with my grandmother, and we
Oh,
just
no.
realized that he was the guy.
It's like, did she date him?
No, he was her neighbor, and he would take her to dinner all the time. He was like so lovely, and then he's the reason why thousands of people are dead from the opioid crisis.
No.
I go, Dorothy, you are part of a crime ring.
Unbelievable.
She didn't know.
Has Dorothy been to a Red Lobster?
Dorothy, no,
Maybe.
maybe.
What's your mom's name?
Marsha.
I love that name.
Marsha.
All right, so
Okay, here we go.
This is X2.
You're on your back?
Yeah, have you ever been on X2?
No.
It like flips you all around.
I'm sorry, what?
They put the
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, it like flips you all around, and then it like flips you backwards. And Kaika's holding.
How does no one throw up?
It's a lot.
But you're on your back. Does that like
Yeah, look.
really hurt your back?
No, I don't think so. I didn't hurt my back. This was also right before a guy was kicked off the ride for not keeping his mask on and had an ankle bracelet.
And you had your mask off.
Well, I wasn't going to keep it on. Like it was going to fly off on that ride.
Right.
And that's a
But
wonderful mask.
they allow you to have the camera?
No, we snuck that on. And so it's this GoPro 360 where it can like go all around.
And
That's
it can
that
handle.
Joker's Revenge. And
Oh my God, you're dying.
I am having a good time, but I'm also freaking out.
Are you standing up?
Yeah, you stand up on that one. That one.
See, I never liked the standing up ones because they always like
Bang
went
your
into
head.
my crotch.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Because my legs are super long, but my torso isn't.
Huh.
So it was always really uncomfortable.
So
Is the Superman ride still around?
it was, but it wasn't open when we were there. Correct,
Yeah,
Ikaika?
it wasn't open.
Yeah.
Well, I would have dreams I died on it all the time.
What?
It was a recurring nightmare, and I never went on it.
Well, we can't take you to Six Flags.
True story, I did go to Six Flags, and it was rented out. We were talking about it this weekend. It was rented out by Joe Francis
What?
of Girls Gone Wild
Yeah.
fame, and it was his birthday, and it cost $1 million, and he got sponsors to rent it out. And it was rented out from like 6 p.m. to like 1 in the morning.
Did they? Was it like a nudity thing?
No, definitely not. And it was hosted by Brent Bolthouse Productions. Remember Bolthouse?
Yeah.
Like they did Hyde and all these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
So they invited their friends.
Oh my
and we
God.
got to go on one ride 3 times in a row without getting off. They had free churros.
Oh,
they
so
had-
you went to this thing?
Oh, I went.
Oh, wow.
It was like the best thing. You had
That
an
sounds
amusement park to yourself.
incredible.
I think it was the like one and only time I ever went to Six Flags.
Okay.
I don't trust Six Flags.
Oh, you don't?
No,
They're
they
our
don't
new
have
sponsor,
liability
along
issues.
with Boone's Bourbon. Six Flags and Boone's Bourbon, because we've about
Did they give you a free ticket to Six Flags?
who Six Flags? No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
I was
what
just
about
making
Knott's
that up.
Berry Farm?
We could reach out.
I think you should.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I like Knott's Berry Farm. They have more to lose. They have
Okay.
Snoopy,
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Hurricane Harbor, and you know.
Well, Six Flags has all the DC stuff.
They like rented those costumes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
No,
sure.
I think so. I mean, Six Flags. You have to get Superman's permission to make the ride.
No, I'm sure it's a rented.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in. Do we get it supercharged?
No, we didn't get a Six Flags.
Six Flags has contract with DC.
Yeah.
You
Warner
say
Brothers.
that,
See?
but I don't trust it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ikaika, do we have any Streamlabs? Do you have that open?
What's a Streamlabs?
Streamlab is the supercharge on the other. It's like a different service, but you can still supercharge through that. There's 2 services.
This is so fun. It's like you're gambling, and you're like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen?
Speaking of gambling, you were just in Vegas.
I was in Vegas.
Some of your captions, you're a Vegas fan.
Fan or I lose everything to Vegas.
How so?
Ladder.
Go on.
Ladder.
What do you like to gamble on? Craps.
I
roulette,
love
blackjack.
craps. But I don't do craps unless I'm with Sturgis is not a gambler, so it's very hard to go with him. Very frustrating.
How did
to
you
go with
guys
him.
get together?
Very different, right? I was dressed as Lilu from The Fifth
Oh, that's
Element,
right.
so
That'll
that's
do it.
how that
Yep,
happened.
Yep.
But I would say that I did roulette this time
Okay.
and slots,
Oh.
and I love The Bachelor, and they had a Bachelor slot machine.
Monday.
And I said, that's right. And I said, put that in, put the 20.
Okay.
And I said, let's press a button. We pressed a button, not knowing, because it was one of those new, like, ones that's not a regular machine.
Sure.
And it was gone, just like that, $20. And Sturgis goes, I'm sorry, we just put money in, and it's gone. I said, yeah. And he's like, this isn't fun. I go, it is so fun.
It's really fun. Yeah. Big slot. Ken is a big slots guy. I just pointed to the bar.
I'm
He's
not a
there.
slots person. I only like the Willy Wonka slot machine.
Okay. He likes the Game of Thrones one. He's a big Game of Thrones
Willy
fan.
Wonka, you're in a chair that moves.
What?
And when you hit the Oompa Loompas, it sings Oompa Loompa, whatever. And then you
want some money? Yeah.
you win money.
Yeah.
And then if you get bonus round, you go on the Chocolate River. And it literally has the surround sound. I didn't want to like keep close, but they have surround sound like this.
Oh my goodness.
And it goes like this, like when you're down the river and you have to control it. And that's how much coin you get.
What? So it's like a video game.
Yeah, I've won $500 off it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ikaika, did you hear this?
No.
What? You weren't listening?
Oh, no, I heard it. I've just never heard of it before.
What's your favorite game?
Okay, so the only time I've ever seen it was at the Palazzo. It's called Blackjack Switch. Okay, so what you do is like my brother and I played together. So it's like, $10 minimum, but you have to put in 2 $10 bets. So what happens is you get dealt 2 hands of blackjack. Now, as soon as you sit down, the dealer's like, hey, these aren't great odds. And Ben and I are like, well, good thing I don't play the odds.
You don't know us.
Okay. So you put 2 blackjack hands down. So like my brother will put 10 out, 10. So you can play together. Right. And then there's this little spot where you can lay a chip. Right. And so you're playing like, you get 5 to 1 if you get 2 of a kind in your blackjack hand. So it's like poker and blackjack together.
Okay.
And then what the switch is when you get dealt your 4, you can move your top 2 cards. So like, let's just say you can move one to make this a better hand and this one to make a worse hand to then hit on this one.
Okay.
And you can win on the switch. You can win on the 2 hands. So you have 3 ways to win.
And did you win?
We won a ton. It was
Like
awesome.
what?
I don't know, like $2,100
Wow.
between the 2 of us in like 5 hours. And I also drank like 19 gin and tonics.
But they're free.
But they're free, so it doesn't matter. And if they're so weak, I'd just basically drinking tonic.
But I'll tell you, Vegas
cigarettes
during the pandemic was thriving.
Yeah.
And I've never felt safer.
That's good. Because Vegas was the last place I went to before the shutdown.
Oh,
And they had
Sturgis,
one of my favorite things is hand sanitizer. I love it. I like the smell. I like to find I critique it. I know where like some of the stuff out in the hallway here in this building smells fantastic. That hand sanitizer.
Really?
So when we were in Vegas the last time, the pandemic was just starting to get like traction.
Right.
Right. And then a week later, the world shut down.
Wow.
So there was hand sanitizer everywhere. I don't think I didn't stop at one. Like whoop. Hand sanitizer. Whoop.
I think what's so weird is I did the pandemic had hit and it was 2 days before shutdown, and I went in and I tested for a show for Disney Plus, and I had to go and meet
Mighty Ducks.
Executive negative. The executives at the network.
Got it.
And I remember people were like, "Oh, you don't have to hand sanitize." And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." And I'm like shaking everyone's hand. And I left there, and I remember just being like, was that okay
Yeah,
that I
right.
did that?
Right.
Like, I didn't even
Right.
think about it.
Totally.
And then 2 days later was when we went in lockdown.
Wow. I've been hand sanitizing for, I don't know, 15 years. I do it all the time. I carry it everywhere.
I'm a trash bag. That literally in Vegas, I don't think I used hand sanitizer. And I touched every gambling machine. I ate with my hands. I am a trash compactor.
You're the best. You're the best.
I
I'm a trash
literally
bag.
will lick the floor. I have no problem. It's really
Your
quarantine
mom-
has been hard.
Hard.
It's been hard for all of us.
See, on the flip, I'm quite a germaphobe.
And my mom is a germaphobe.
Okay, so
She's
me and
always
Marsha would
wiping.
get along
Yeah,
really
she
well.
got Clorox bleach.
Oh, yeah.
She went over to Costco and she hoarded
Oh, yeah.
all of that bleach.
We have a 2-gallon jug of hand sanitizer under the sink, just in case.
I don't know if I washed my hands this morning.
You got shyly. Phil Weinunk, what do you got?
We got a couple Streamlabs.
Oh.
One early this morning,
Okay.
a big one
Okay.
from LQ. Sorry
Oh.
I missed the live show in support of Battle Buddies. It was so fun to see
Aw.
Doggos in the studio and
Doggos.
hear more about the Foundation's mission. Good job, guys.
Thank you, L.
And then
Thanks.
Will McLean, this another big one. Here's to the golf show and a good cause.
Thank you.
And Daniel Medina
both.
came
Oh.
supercharged for the Super Pups.
Supercharged for
So
the
we are
Super
now
Pups.
$150 away.
Whoa!
Wow.
Boom! And then we just More Mouth Haunts says the Venga bus is coming. The Venga bus is coming. New York and San Francisco. And then Kingsport Cal. It's kind of like a gamble, Sandra, but
Sandra.
but more like we are supporting our friends and their various charities at the GPA. But I do play scratch tickets. I do love a good scratcher.
I love a scratcher.
I love the lottery.
You know, I'll tell you what's a great secret Santa gift, and I do this every time, is scratchers.
Tons of scratchers. I do
Yeah.
too. My dad, since I don't know, I was earliest memory is he always filled our stockings with scratchers. Thought it was like the cutest
Started
thing.
gambling at a very young age.
I'm from Pittsburgh and I'm Italian, Alessandra. There isn't a choice here.
I will say, though, when I was walking through, I think it was the first time where I was really aware of everything going on around me and walking through and seeing all the slot machines. It's always been like Wheel of Fortune. I think the
Oh, yeah.
craziest was always this Willy Wonka and stuff like this.
Where in Willy Wonka? Where is it? Do you know the casino?
I know that they have it at the Palazzo, Mandalay. I played it at the Aria.
Okay.
Not the really cool one, but
Okay.
they had one. But I just remember looking around and seeing like Angry Birds and all of these like weird video games, right, that are on your
Yeah.
phone. And I was like, we are effing our children up. Because I am such a product of consumerism.
It's
and
like the flavored vapes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally play these games. Like I played these Disney weird like match games all day long. And I'm looking around and I was like,
Fruit
they
Ninja.
had it. Yep. And they have
Yep.
Fruit Ninja as a
Totally.
slot machine now. And I'm like,
Yes.
kids are going down.
Boom. Matt the
What-
Beard Man just made the golf show possible. We did it, guys. We got there. Matt the Beard Man, you friggin' legend. Thank you so much. Holy cow.
Woo!
We did it. Ikaika, hit the music again.
So what do you do?
I like that breaking noise sound. Breaking news sound. We're gonna put it all together. One of our founders is a golf pro in Illinois. He's going to be a regular contributor to the show as well.
Cool.
You mean my one buddy who's like a fantasy golf fanatic? I'm probably going to get my brother involved. It's going to be like a multi-tiered show of like, fan questions, golf stuff. Probably do some golf content. Like, hey, we went and played golf this weekend. Check us
And
out
you'll
doing silly
do
stuff.
that here?
Here.
Wow. So it'll be a special show.
It'll be a special show.
I won't
live
be
on
here those
Twitch.
days.
No. Ikaika Shively, Prince of the Islands. Aloha means hello.
Now for these field trips, does the cameraman get to play golf?
Of course he does.
Yes.
And Ikaika found out yesterday, we were talking about shoes before the show rolled. Alessandra, the one and only, wears little boy shoes. These are size 4 youth boys shoes, which I think is awesome, but I like the color pink. Big fan. And Ikaika Shively ordered Nike golf shoes yesterday, but they were too small.
They weren't wide enough,
Weren't
so
wide enough.
I'm gonna return them. And I found them on eBay that are wide, and they're $40 more, but I really like them.
What
Boom.
size shoe do you have?
10 and a half.
You know what they say about big feet?
You wear
Big
white shoes.
socks.
Big hands.
I always said, my joke was always the flip. You know what they say about big gloves? They're expensive.
It's like the PC dad.
Yeah,
version.
totally. I'm all dad jokes all the time, Alessandra. Come on, that's my thing. Thank you all. This makes me very, very happy, and it makes the Battle Buddy Foundation very happy as well. I will be seeing them all today. We brought in 2 dogs yesterday, Alessandra.
Oh my God, what kind? The German Shepherds?
There was the German Shepherd, Atlas the Wonder Dog. He was the 2017 Humane Society Service Dog of the Year. Kind of a big deal.
I know this may sound crazy, but was he famous?
Yes, he's
Okay,
famous.
then I've seen him because I
Yeah.
remember the name Atlas and being like, that is
Yeah.
such a cool name.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's like the sweetest dog. And then we had Archer, who's a yellow lab, and he was very sweet. And
Do you have a dog? I can't remember.
no, but I really want one. But I'm waiting until Rosie is like, Dad, I want a dog. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and then you'll.
I'm ready.
Right, and you want a Shih Tzu.
Of course.
Yeah.
Or something that is hypoallergenic, small hypoallergenic,
Yeah.
because I can't, the shedding, I
Well,
won't be
the
able to
one
lose.
in my mom's car right now is the Shih Tzu. Yeah.
Why didn't she go with the
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee-wee.
He has a mohawk.
Can you bring him to Jenna's wedding? Can I just come over to your house? I'm like, Sturgis, we're new best
He
friends. I
was
just
in
wanna
the
see you
wedding.
guys." He was?
He was at my wedding. He had a suit. He had a tux.
You have a
it
shirt
was
on?
burgundy.
You have a picture of him?
I do. It was burgundy. He had a
It's
black
a burgundy
tie.
tux?
It was a burgundy tux.
That's a dream, too. All I have is a
Because
blue
he
one.
had a burgundy mohawk, so it had to match.
And it's a brown and white Shih Tzu.
It's black. He's half Shih Tzu, half Brussels Griffon.
Oh, that's right. He's a shoe griffon.
He's a shit.
Shoe griffin.
He's
Shoe griffin.
a shit. Is what he is. Shit Griffon.
He's a shoe griffin. Oh, and then so Murphy was the trainer of the dog of
Oh,
Archer.
yeah.
She's like the head trainer at the Battle Buddy Foundation, and I kept confusing her with the dog, like an idiot. And
You're
then
like,
and then I showed her my waxed chest, and then I called her Morgan. Josh was crushing it last night.
Yeah,
Thanks to Boone's Bourbon. What do you got?
Where did you guys do this here?
Right here. Yeah, they were here.
You also had the camera on Archer, and you're like, oh, look it. We can see Murphy's hindquarters.
I meant Archers.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boone's Bourbon. You have a little bit of it. You say silly stuff. Gladly, though, we hit the golf show, which will also be sponsored by Boone's Bourbon. Because if you're going to play golf and make it fun, and Alessandra's going to be there, you're going to need some Boone's.
Do you get drunk while you play?
Of course.
Is that? But
I don't get drunk.
Do
I
you
would like
think
to have
you're
a couple
good
beers.
golfer?
If you were doing like a comparison of the world, I would be on the good side. Like a
Because let me
side.
break this down to you.
Okay.
My aunt lives in a golfing community.
Where? In Arizona? Florida?
In Palm
Texas.
Springs.
Oh.
And
Where in Palm Springs? Like Rancho La Quinta, are we talking?
Yeah.
That's where my uncle lives.
Like over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay,
So
got it.
she's a golfer.
Okay.
Her husband's a golfer.
What are their names?
Paula and Robert.
Oh, I love them already.
He's an ex-sheriff.
Oh, man. Robert, I'm coming in.
He's
I want to come
scary.
hang out at the
He's
golf
scary.
community. See, here's the funny thing is Sturgis probably doesn't play golf, but
He grew up in a country club lifestyle,
Okay.
so he's like against it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sturgis, I might get him back involved
He's
because
the
I'm
coolest.
non-country club kid.
Yeah.
Like to play
But
golf
he's from
wherever.
Boston. Like he's like
Yeah.
over it.
Oh, he's a Boston guy.
Yeah.
Is he a Patriots fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes Pats. So that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's
that
tough.
was the end.
See, we're hitting pros and cons of friendship here, Sturgis. Do you think he's watching?
No. He watched last week.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
for sure asleep
Okay.
right now,
For sure.
like because he had to do late work last night, so he's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
But these golfers I was with Jenna,
Okay.
Jenna Ushkowitz, and a few people
The
at my
legend.
aunt's house, and we're
Okay.
watching these golfers all go through, and we were watching them hit. I was like, God, how could they do this every day and they suck so
Yeah,
bad?
that's a very true statement.
They
it's hard.
all decorated their golf carts
Oh, yeah.
in red, white, and blue memorabilia for Memorial Day.
Yep.
I just couldn't. I got a little angry. One of them drove by and he was really rude, and I was like, "Fucking loser." Can't hit the ball. And Eric Sturgis was like, "Let's not. Let's not."
You're starting
He's
a fight with
90.
like an older gentleman.
He's 90. He can't see. And then he's like driving tipsy like this. Anyways.
I'm gonna pull up a picture.
I was mad. I was frustrated because I
Well-
know if I became a golfer, I'd be the best.
I'm already putting a golf grip in Rosie's
No.
hand. Yeah.
She's going to be so upset.
She's gonna love golf because she wants to play with her dad.
Yeah, you say that now.
Did you want to do stuff with your dad?
No.
Oh.
No. But I was like a dancer and singer.
Yeah.
And
Amanda was a dancer.
she's going to
too,
be a
and-
performer.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to send Ikaika a picture of me playing golf in Palm Springs, and I want you to critique my outfit as to
Are you going to put it on the big screen?
Yeah, put it on the big screen.
Oh, I love that you can do that. How fancy the
Oh,
technology
super
these
fancy.
days.
Okay.
Can I give a little shout out to my show?
Of course.
While we're waiting?
Yes.
This is my podcast. It's called Emotional Support.
Alessandra.
It's about mental health and fun, a little bit of Howard Stern, a little bit of mental health.
Mm-hmm.
But we are working with the Trevor Project this month on special exclusive Pride merch to help out the LGBTQIA young youth community for suicide awareness. So check that out on my link in bio, because I send really cool specialized notes to people with their purchases.
Whoa.
So if you have a request for a note, you can put it along in the purchase.
Amazing.
For charity.
And this is all month for
This is all for
the
June.
Trevor
So
Project.
last month it was for another mental health organization and so forth. And listen and subscribe and write those reviews and give me the validation that I've always wanted and needed.
This is really upsetting me because I think I may have deleted it on accident.
No.
And I'm really bummed about it because it's a great picture of an outfit that you would have hated. Of like look at this stupid golfer.
Is it pink?
No, it's a lot of plaid though. Son of a, that was such a bummer.
What does the wife think of this golf addiction?
Well,
she's
I think
into it. She's into it.
No, she's not. I wouldn't say
it's
she's
fun.
into
It's
it.
fun.
Yeah, because I'm not.
It's your thing.
I'm not like doing something that is bad.
Right.
You know, like I could have a.
You're not
way
like at the
worse
strip
addiction.
club every weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't have that picture. That's a real bummer. But my uncle lives in that area off and on, and
Is he single?
no, he's got a wife.
Oh.
Never invites me out anymore, and I don't know why. Because I think his wife doesn't like to go there anymore because she has fibromyalgia. So
Where do they live?
In Monrovia.
Where's Monrovia?
Like Pasadena, like past Pasadena.
Yeah.
So
Well, if they're looking for a realtor, Marcia Glow is available.
Marcia Glow, what a legend.
Legend.
Does she look like you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have like the
blue-eyed
like
blonde.
Okay. Is she
Yeah.
like kind of crazy? Like,
I have
not
her wear
crazy.
my merch
That was
today.
rude.
She's wearing my merch today.
She's wild like you. Like
No. She's
okay.
mortified by my behavior.
You know, I have you on
Like
the
I
show.
said, you're wearing that.
You're Is she always in like a professional like business attire?
Yes, but I have her wearing my merch today.
Yes.
Yes.
And I love that shirt,
Thank
but
you.
we're not selling that one.
We're not selling this one, but I might. If people comment enough and send enough stuff, maybe I will.
And is that the are you only doing sweatshirts? Because the last time you came in, you had just
It's a
sweatshirts.
T-shirt this month.
Oh, it's a T-shirt.
It's a T-shirt.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're working. We have some new merch coming
And
out
stickers.
as well. And we got stickers too.
I love a sticker.
I'm gonna give you stickers. The next
Mine
time
is
you're
a
here.
rainbow little emo, like this.
We
It
have
goes
your
like this
bucket
big.
hat. I wore it on Josh Party last week.
Oh my God! Stop it. Do you
Yeah.
have a picture or a little clip?
Somewhere around here.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
that
know.
is amazing.
Yeah, and I'll wear it again this week just for you.
And then we're gonna put bucket hats on.
Yes. I know.
Yes,
so much
merch.
So much merch. We're also building like a second merch store. So we have like the one main merch store and then the one you can get through YouTube so that like you can.
Cool. So it's like special edition.
Yeah, special edition stuff. We got guitar picks with our faces and
Cool.
stuff on it.
How do
Yeah.
you get those made?
We have a company that, because our company is partially owned by a rock star. He's got like a pick company.
Who's rock? Oh, by the rock star.
Yeah, by the rock star.
Tyler Boone.
No. Eric Bass was our main investor in the
Oh.
channel. And like he's in the band Shinedown.
Cool.
Yeah. And they're a very good band, and they're very like positive and about self-discovery and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And they're awesome. They've all been on the show. And so Eric Bass has a pick company, and we want to get the picks and the sticks together and give you like a combo pack. So you get the
Cool.
picks and the sticks. We send it out to you for being awesome. We're figuring out a price and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what's tricky, right?
yeah,
I've made no money.
it's really hard to make money. But we just got a golf show from all the generous people, and we're contributing to the Battle Buddy Foundation. So thank you so much. Kingsport Cal says I need a GPA sticker for my laptop. Oh, you're getting one.
Ooh.
Oh, don't you worry.
What kind
about
of stickers you got?
We're gonna do a cutout one of a magnifying glass that says "Find the Good."
Cool.
Okay. We've got this vintage Good People Association one, like Nickelodeon style, and then we've got this like Stranger Things one that says "Be Good People."
Oh my God. Cool.
Yeah.
You need one with your face on it.
We're gonna work on that one. What we might do is we might get our faces and the company on one of those like souvenir cups that you get at the stadium.
That's stadium. What
You know, like at the stadiums. Like when you go to a Dodger game, they're like, here's your Dodger cup. Thanks for buying a $19 beer.
like that?
No, like a plastic cup.
Whoa, you can do that with your face?
Yeah, totally.
Like it's a cutout of your face.
Yes,
With like an ice cream scoop almost.
correct. Yeah. Look at boom. Dana Medina says, looking forward to all the new merch. The GPA phone case will be dope. We're going to make that happen. Do it. Because friggin' A.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How long have you been having GPA go for?
How long has it been going?
Yeah.
First day of content was January 7th.
Of this month?
Of
this year.
Of this year, 2021. Yeah. But this channel's been around since 2009.
So these followers, all of these lovely people.
Amazing. Yep.
Did they come just in January?
No, a lot of them have been watching some stuff that we've been doing for a long time, but they've all migrated to this amazing little place where we're fostering good people. Wow. Yeah. Positivity and all that kind of fun stuff.
Do they all hang out with each other?
Yeah,
Do
they all
know
talk to each other. They know each. I mean, everybody. As
I
soon as
wonder
you
if
pop
they
in,
chat offline.
we have if you're a founding member, we have the Discord, and they can chat together on the Discord. Yeah.
I'm blown away. Like,
What?
if I could figure out how to do this kind of a community, I would. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That's
You can
so-
do that.
I know, but it's just me. It's like exhausting.
It's a lot of work.
I
For
edit,
4 people,
I
it's a lot.
record, I do
know.
everything.
I know.
Like, it's a lot.
Well, you could also come over here and do your show if you would like.
I know I could do that. That might happen. I'm just exhausted from merch, right?
It's one piece of merch. But I do like that design. I like that.
This
'cause
one is not out. Maybe I will.
I do, because it has like a very Simpsons vibe to it, which I dig a lot,
Oh.
you know? But it also kind of reminds me of donuts.
I love donuts.
Me too.
There is a documentary about donuts that I have not watched, but it's about the Donut King. And there is a guy who.
Like the restaurant, the Donut King?
No, I forgot what it is, but he lost all of his money to gambling, and he had the most franchises of donuts.
See?
And I don't believe where he came from. Don't cancel me. I think he came from China.
Okay.
And he came here and he was given the award from maybe
The Donut
George
Association of
W.
America.
Bush gave him the award for living the American dream. Like, he came with nothing in his pocket and then had the biggest franchise, and then wind chills and everyone bought him out
Oh, my God.
because he lost it all to gambling.
Holy cow. See, and that's the thing I'm talking about, babe. Amanda, my beautiful, loving wife, and my amazing daughter, Rosie. I don't have a gambling problem. I have a golf problem, but that's only once a week, right? It's a physical
Do
activity.
you bet when you golf?
No. Yes. But it's small amounts. It's small amounts. Very small amounts.
I feel like this is a therapy session and we're learning a lot about you.
Well, here's the thing: is you come on the show now twice, and we
Yeah.
only have about 10 minutes left. We can go whenever, but we have never talked about your program. We've never talked
yeah.
about like
What's that?
your show and what you do and how important that is.
Yeah.
Because the reason I think you reached out to me was, one, Jenna was on the show and you thought it
Yeah.
looked fun, but also that like we're spreading positivity. You're spreading a very positive message.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, I think that when my grandfather passed away when I was young, I should have gone to therapy. And I think that now, 'cause, I mean, I think about it. Anyway, and now I think children, when they have a major loss in their family,
Yep.
It's way more acceptable and way more thought of to like, hey, maybe we should do some therapy together.
Right. Maybe there should be some help.
Because we have some family members and friends that I always think I'm like, they could really use some
Yeah.
therapy, right?
Especially as an outsider, right? It's so hard to watch these people and you're
Totally.
like, it's a very simple solution.
Yes,
Like, get
yes.
them help.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like that's a lot of what your podcast is doing, is making sure that people know that
Yeah.
it's 100% okay.
I'm just trying to make it stigma free.
Yeah.
You know, I got sent something and it was true. It's like smashing the stigma. That's what we have to say.
Yeah.
You know, for those of you who don't know, I am crazy in a great way. I live with bipolar 1 disorder. It's real fun. It makes me who I am. But it was a journey and I literally was shamed to talk about it. And I was told in the business, never say anything, like don't bring it up.
Yeah.
And I had, long story short, I had met someone at a convention that had shown me scars on her body from self-harm.
Wow.
And she said, I never knew that someone on television that I'd be seeing, you know, understood the pain of what it's like to not want to be here. And so that's when I decided, well, I love to talk a lot and
Yeah.
I would do a podcast. So I got to interview, I interviewed Jenna Ushkowitz. I interviewed Candace King. Like, I got to interview amazing people, and I still do. And we talk all about their mental health and their mental journey and how it's more than just, put your phone down and take care of yourself and take a bath. It's like, it's therapy, it's medication, it's real things.
Walk it off. Just walk it off.
No, people are always like, oh, take a bubble bath and give yourself an affirmation. Like, no, we need help. I need my medicine. It's okay, So it's just, I want people to be accepting of, you're not going to get mad at you. Say you break your ankle golfing, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not putting it out there, but I'm just saying. No one's going to be like, oh my God, yeah, right. People are going to send you balloons and say, I'm so sorry, like, please take care of yourself. But if you, had something really wrong with your mind and you went into a depressive state and couldn't leave your bed, they'd say, grow some balls. You're a dude. You have a family. Like, get to work.
Right. And I think that as somebody that, continually tries to learn, educate, because it's hard for me to be like, oh, so I have this. What do I say? And I think that's like, maybe I don't have to say anything, but I can be there to support.
That's right.
Right.
Hold space.
Right. And I think that it's really, because we were talking last night with the Battle Buddy Foundation is, a lot of vets with PTSD, and PTSD wasn't even really like a phrase until the 80s.
No.
Right? The Vietnam vets came back and they were treated.
And now it's truly being thrown around like in such a casual way. I'm just like, I'm not diminishing what people have been through, but when you understand where it came from, to diminish it is very hard to watch,
Yeah. And, when somebody's like, yeah, I have this or I have this, and I think everybody thinks that they need to say something or they need to be like, I'm so sorry. It's not.
No, I'm not sorry that I have it.
Right. It's you live with it and
life.
It's life, right?
Yeah.
And I think, I think mental health, and I'm glad that we live in a generation now because I know for a fact that my grandparents, who were all in World War II, grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, right, dealt with a lot mentally, right? And I don't think that anybody ever said anything to them like maybe we should see somebody because it was like a head shrinker or something.
No, it was
like
not
that.
a thing.
Right?
My dad's mom definitely was bipolar, and they used to laugh at her that she was the crazy, lady who was hitting pots on. She would chase my grandpa with pots if he came home late, and everyone's like, oh, she's funny, and it's like, no, she was actually like really ill,
right.
Right. But people didn't realize it, and that's okay. But we are living in a generation. But the problem that I have, and a lot of people in the mental health world is it's being used as a hashtag. It's being used as a popularity contest, and so it's really about being the breakthrough and bringing awareness, but the right awareness, and not this false like I'm just doing it for the likes.
Right.
So I think you really have to seek out where the truth is, and I think people can smell the bullshit.
Right. And I think we're getting better at smelling the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because, I kind of agree with you with the like situation. It's and I'm not somebody that is necessarily in that community, but I do have friends and people, and listening, I think, would be a very good first step.
The most important thing you can do, just support. Be someone's emotional support.
Boom.
Do you have a supercharge?
We have a supercharge. Our friend Grace Hancock, who is always here on Wednesdays, she wasn't here yesterday because she got her vaccine.
Woo!
And she had, took a little 24 hours of needed siesta.
Max and relax.
Right.
Yeah.
Her amazing fiance Ken is one of founding members here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you haven't met Ken yet.
No.
Ken hosts, which a show you might actually really love. It's called Internet for Old People. He does it every other Thursday, and it's like he brings up nostalgic stuff. Like what we did on AOL. What was your AOL screen name? Like
Rodman
movies.
Baby 91.
Rodman Baby?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
You love Dennis Rodman?
Obsessed.
The Worm?
Obsessed.
Wow.
He's still my
Pistons,
obsession.
The Pistons Dennis Rodman or before?
I love Pistons Dennis Rodman, but
okay.
Bulls specifically.
Bulls specifically. Yeah. Got it. Because he, in that documentary, again, somebody that battled mental illness his whole life, still battles it, an incredible basketball player. And that's, I think, sometimes too is you get... you are so good at one thing.
Yeah, you can't possibly be good at other things.
Everything,
yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But Matt the Beer Man sent in a super chat says, today is Grace's birthday. It is Grace's birthday. She and Ken are on their way to the zoo right now. They're going to do a little day zoo trip. And it's not, she'll be here not next Wednesday because she's working on something. She's an actress as well, and she does Reiki. Yeah, you should
Give
schedule
me her
it.
number.
She's really good. She's like the max Reiki thing. I don't know what the levels go up to, but healing.
She's a master.
Healing, Reiki healingwithgrace.com is her website.
ReikiHealingWithGrace.com.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she's fantastic. She comes in and does some Reiki in the building sometimes.
Cool.
She did Reiki with Amanda while she was pregnant. And she thought it was amazing. I have yet to do it. I really, really want to.
You got to do it.
Yeah, I've heard it's amazing.
For your golf skills.
Is that what I need it
I
for?
don't know.
I need it for just general life forwardness. I'm always like I have a lot of trouble sitting still. So I always need to be like thinking and doing something. I think that drives Amanda crazy.
Yeah.
Because she always thinks I'm working, but it's like I just am thinking of things.
You're like me when I was in the desert. Everyone was like, oh, sitting by the pool. And I was like, I'm going to go get a coffee. And they're like, no, you don't have to get it for people. We'll come with you. And I was like, no, it's fine. And they're like, we'll come with you. I'm like, no, I just want to go alone. I just need to like go. I have things to do. Like I might stop in a store. Like I'm just constantly
I get it.
rolling.
I 100% get it. It's a I don't know. It's just the thing. I can sit by a pool, but I have to jump in and out of the pool all the time.
Right.
I need to like do a game. I need to constantly be doing something, which is probably a good thing for when my child wants to be up and running around because
You'll be just energized.
constantly doing. I mean, there's a reason I don't drink coffee. I can't.
Yeah.
I
I don't drink coffee either.
Ikaika Shively, Prince of the Islands, Hot Friday. What do
We
you
got
got?
another Streamlabs from Riley.
Yeah.
For the Battle Buddies sent with love from Riley's mom. Thanks
Riley's mom.
to all the GPA. Well wishes from Mom's doing great.
Good.
Alessandra, sorry I couldn't be there to talk horror movies and scare Josh.
Oh.
So let's get back to that. So we talked earlier. Ikaika, can you throw up that goal sheet? And thank you, Mark. And thank you, Mrs. Riley. You're the best. Mrs. Riley is an unbelievable person. She's really, really sweet. And the whole family is crushing it right now. Okay, so the Twitch Horror Watch Along. We got that goal. Now,
these are goals you've already gotten.
we've already gotten. The blue ones we haven't gotten yet. And I think you'd actually really enjoy Captain Learning, which
What's
we are.
Captain Learning?
Captain Learning is a funny sketch idea we have that is spoofing a little bit of these explained videos on the internet. Where it's like, hi, this is Captain Learning, and we're going to be going into Mr. Marvel Explained, right? So we kind of doing a little spoof on the funness of it. And it was mostly just a brainchild of ours back at our Collider days. Everybody squashed it, so we're bringing it back here. We're also going to do a live event, but we're going to get to those eventually. But right now, until Friday, everything that we're donating goes to the Battle Buddy Foundation. So, Horror Watch Along on Amazon. What were our 4 movie options, Ikaika? Because he likes horror.
We had him, but we pretty much decided which one it is.
And it's what?
Paranormal Activity 3.
Paranormal Activity 3. So, do you want to come and watch that and watch me be scared with me? But you don't have to. I mean,
I'd rather go to Knott's Berry Farm.
okay. That's fine. Totally fine.
Because I feel like I've seen it so many times.
And it's no fun.
I'm kind of like,
Okay.
You're going to love it, Josh.
it's so terrifying that I don't like watching ghost ones like that because I already feel like my house is newly haunted. And so I don't think that I could handle it. It's definitely the first and third are the scariest movies I've seen in a long time.
And you are like a horror person. Oh, no. What did we do?
You know what those movies are, right? They're like
Found footage.
camera footage, like in
Found
houses.
footage, yeah.
So it's like Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cameras are mostly still.
But we think that some of it's real. That's the problem.
What? Oh, no.
It's not good for you.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, when I saw this movie in theaters, I had my sweater, and it was like around my mouth and nose.
Yeah. I definitely peed a little when I watched it.
This is real bad.
It's because there's a lot of parts where like nothing is happening, and you're like anticipating, because like the bass of like the sound will just build up, like, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, God,
And you just hear. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have some
What's
Boone's.
the live comedy show?
Well, no, because we're going to do a live variety show sponsored by Boone's Bourbon and hopefully Feltman's of Coney Island, the original
Cool.
Coney Island hot dog. We might be like an outdoor barbecue, get together.
Cute.
Boone's barbecue and brats.
Yeah.
Well, hot dogs, but we're
We're testing it out.
Mark Riley chimes in. Oh my
But-
God, this is great, Josh. She's not wrong. Anyway, we're gonna do a live comedy show. You can come along with Sturgis.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
What about the Jaws read through?
Mark wrote a Jaws spoof, and
Cool.
we're gonna do a read through of that at like a live show. We're gonna do a whole like variety show. Maybe a magician. We know a magician.
Who's the magician you know? I love a magician.
His name is John Reed, but he's in New York.
Oh.
I know. He came on the show. He was amazing. Really good at dad jokes. One of the rounds. Here's the thing, though, and I will tell you the main reason that I love golf this much.
Right.
As my buddy's dad one time yelled at me as people were fighting. Golf is about friendship. Okay, it's about friendship.
Is it?
I've made some of my best friends. Some of my best friends play golf. One of my really good buddies just picked up the game, and we went and played, and he loves it, which is amazing.
You bonded with a Pittsburgh Steeler.
I bonded with a Pittsburgh
Over
Steeler.
golf.
And an NBA guy played with us that day as well.
Do you remember who he was?
Yeah,
What
J.R.
was his-
Smith. Do you know this man? Yeah, he's a good golfer too.
Wow.
Yeah, good golfer.
Oh, you had like real people. Maybe I'm going to take up golfing.
See, here's the thing. So, right before the pandemic, I was playing golf out at Griffith Park, and I got paired with this older gentleman. He was amazing. And on like the fourth hole, and I talked to everybody, so I'm just like, "What'd you do?" And he's like, would you like to see a trick? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, "Do you like magic?" And I was like, "I live for magic. I love magic. I like magic so much that my YouTube algorithm is so confused because I either listen to Yacht Rock, watch magic videos.
Oh my God.
That kind of stuff.
Mine's all Disney.
All Disney stuff. Okay. So, starts showing me tricks. So, like, every couple holes, he's like, "You want to see another trick?" I was like, is your golf bag full of them? This is amazing. By the 18th hole.
Where's the rabbit?
By the 18th hole, he was like, "Would you like to come? I'm a member of the Magic Castle if you'd like to come." And I was like, "Okay." So, I've been there a couple times, and it's like the greatest place on the world.
It's the best.
People talk about the happiest place on earth being Disneyland, which is okay.
Yeah,
okay?
it is.
It's fine.
But
Magic
this is
Castle.
fun.
It's very, very fun. And I live for magic. So he invited me to the Magic Castle. Pandemic hit, so I haven't taken up on his invitation. But I have that Magic Castle pass ready to go whenever they reopen to the general public because I'm so friggin' excited about it. I can't tell you how much I like magic. We were at the Magic Castle, okay? And my wife puts up with a lot.
She's an angel.
She is an angel sent from heaven, as my mom would say. It's like, thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like 35, and she said to Kayla, "Don't you have any friends that would want to date Josh?" And then we met at Kaylin Tanner's engagement party, which is crazy how that worked. So we're at the Magic Castle, and we're at one of those like bar shows.
Yeah.
You've been there before.
Yeah, many times.
Okay.
I've had many birthdays there.
What?
In
Sorry
the
for
Houdini
yelling.
room.
Sorry. I won't
know.
go there. That's too creepy for me.
No,
Are you
it's
sure
just
about
his
that?
stuff.
Have you heard about this Houdini house in Laurel Canyon?
Yeah, I've
where
been
people
there.
Have you?
Yeah.
People like rent it out for parties?
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in this. Anyway.
It's not that fun.
So,
You're not missing out.
No? Okay. Ranger Donald says, Josh is just a big kid with magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So we're at this bar, okay? And there's only like 10 of us, 12 of us. One of my really good buddies met a magician as well, and they're like have become friends, and she's like training at the Magic Castle. She did this trick.
I
right?
want to do that.
All right, I'm gonna touch her hand real quick if you don't mind. Okay. So she takes my hand and she takes a Sharpie, okay? And she turns my hand over and she paints an X, like a little X on my hand, okay? And she's like, all right, just keep it there. Just keep your hand there. And she's like, just keep your hand there. Don't do anything. Keep your hand there. I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything. She's like, all right, now flip your hand over. The X was gone and it was perfectly placed on her hand where it was on mine. What? What? Yes. Blew my mind. I yelped. So I have, as people know that watches the horror movies, I scream a lot.
Do you go to a lot of magic shows?
No, I wish I went to more of them. Every time we go to Vegas, though, I like look into a magic show. But I want to go to like the underground one where the guy's like, I may or may not be a real magician. Yeah, like this could get weird. So we're at the Magic Castle. We're at this bar. And this guy does this trick. And I can't remember what the trick was. And I just was like, oh my God! Like I screamed. And he was like, that's why I do magic. And Amanda was like, oh, can't take you anywhere. I get so excited for
She
magic.
was
Mortified.
Was this in the big room, like
No,
the
no.
big stage?
It was in like one of those smaller bar areas downstairs.
Yeah. Have you been in the big stage?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I took my dad, and he was like, "Man, you really like this magic stuff, huh?" I was like, "Dad, this is incredible. Did you see? He pulled out like a giant parrot from his sleeve."
One time, I had a birthday dinner at the Magic Castle, and it was in the Houdini room. And we invited one of the magicians to eat with us.
Whoa!
But he did not perform during the dinner.
That
I
sounds
was like,
silly. I'll be honest. I mean, I know that, when you tell people like what you do and they're like, oh, could you tell me a joke? I'm like, it's not Saturday night. You didn't pay for a ticket. But magicians.
I know, but I feel like we were at the Magic Castle. It was very appropriate.
Right? Like, it's not like, hey, we're in line at Ralph's and you see him and he's just
But he's
like,
very nice.
okay.
So I've kept in contact with him.
Uncle Van Doren says it perfectly. Magic is cool. It is.
It
It's
is.
very cool.
I tried to go to the magic show when we were in Vegas, but
And?
nothing was really working. The only thing that was available was David Copperfield. And I'm like,
I've seen that. It's cool, but,
We did go see the Siegfried and Roy Tigers and Dolphins at the experience. Yeah.
I made a pun that if, because on Josh Purdy we do this thing called the Punderdome, right? And you have to tell me if you like the pun or if you don't. And that's what Josh Purdy is. Some of it is actual trivia and some of it is just based on my opinion.
Okay.
And I said, what if Siegfried and Roy were really jacked? Would they call the show Siegfried and Roids? And that one did not get a good response.
Didn't land.
Wasn't the
When
best.
you do the Josh Birdie,
Yeah.
so like you said that you had 2 special guests that were coming that I know I won't say who they are.
No, Jenna Ushkowitz and Kevin McHale. We
Oh,
said it.
okay, we can say
Said
it.
it on the show.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
What's real? What's fake? But is it more than just 2 people at a time?
No, it's just 2 people and me, the host.
So they're going up against each other.
Correct. So it'd be like you versus Sturgis, or you versus. Do you have a natural born frenemy that like you love, but you guys have a nice fun rivalry?
Yeah.
Should we bring her or him on this show?
Yeah, but he's my best friend, and he would be like, "This is stupid. I don't want to be on TV for this."
Okay, so maybe we'll find somebody
So
else.
he would not be a television person.
Okay, got it.
He
We'll find
doesn't
somebody
like
for
being
you.
on camera.
Got it.
But I will find you someone.
Okay, yeah, because you'll love it. It's fun. It's the fastest game show on the
It's
internet.
very hard to get non-actors to do something on
do
TV.
stuff.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Like, I had asked him to do a very big game show one time, a very big one, and
Like
he was
Price
like,
is Right.
like that.
Okay.
And he was like,
Family Feud.
"That's stupid. Why would I do that?" And I was like, "Well, because it's on a main network." They asked me, and you're getting paid a lot of money. Now I don't have time for that. I want to go to the club.
Son of a. I will flip out.
Son of a bitch.
I love game shows. It's all I want to
I
do.
love game shows. Are you watching $100,000 Pyramid?
It's fantastic.
Not that one. Sorry. Whammy. Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck. Is that the Joel McHale one? Or is
No.
that Elizabeth Banks?
Elizabeth Banks.
I like that one. Joel McHale.
Oh, I love Joel.
Okay. I don't know. Something about him. I know stories. That's
But
all.
Press Your Luck is a really great
It's
one.
good. I mean, that's from back in the day. Game Show Network, in the morning, you can get old, like, the original Pressure Lucks.
Yeah, I
With,
know.
like, women in, like, the frilly collars
Yeah.
and guys in, like, giant tuxedos.
But the Press Your Luck is really fun on this one because they pick out what people like what they want. So there was a girl yesterday who wanted a boat and a
Oh.
Range Rover and then a robot and a pink Vespa. She saw it in Lizzie
Ooh,
McGuire.
ooh.
Like, it was like so random.
I want a Vespa real bad.
Do you?
That's
You know
the
that they're
dreams, yeah.
only, it said that it was worth $86.67. And
It's
I
not
was
that
like,
expensive.
I thought they were like $30,000.
I think you probably get a used one for, like, under $2,000.
For sure.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
And I just want to ride it around because we want to get a positivity cart. I think I told you this.
Oh,
we want to get a
no.
positivity golf cart and drive it around Los Angeles and just tell people they're doing great, right? Just spread some positive vibes.
That's fabulous.
But in the meantime, I'll
I
get
bet
a
I could get my friend on that thing.
Yeah.
He'd probably drive that around. He'd be like, "Oh, it's fun. I like a golf cart."
Yeah, I'm just trying to spread positive vibes via a golf cart, but also could spread
You have to
positive
get a
vibes via
street
Vespa.
legal one, though.
Yeah, yeah. And
A
they're little more
gem. The gems.
Yes, because they go 25 miles an hour. Yeah. All things that need to be taken care of here on the Good People Association. All right, let's do some videos that make me smile, and then we can go home.
Yay! This is great.
This is great.
I'll tell you the game show. You'll laugh.
Yeah, sure.
What do you call now a guy wearing a vest?
I don't know. What do you call him?
And then after, and then and then investigator.
Investigator. That,
Yeah, sure.
What do you call now a guy wearing a vest?
Why
I don't know,
is
what do
that
you
the
call
cutest
it?
answer?
And
I
then
know.
After, and then and then
Cut.
investigator.
It was such. It's like so proud and invested.
I know, it's so good. And it's so crazy how little kids that young already have the accent. How do they do that?
Yeah, but my cousin, she's from London, and
Yeah.
she has a like little baby accent, and both parents are American.
What?
Yeah, but they live there. She was born there. She doesn't know any different.
Oh my goodness.
But then when she comes to LA for a long time,
She
it
starts
goes
to-
away. Yeah,
No way.
because babies are just so adoptable,
Yeah.
like adoptable.
Adoptable. I'm gonna
No,
adopt your baby.
I'm gonna adopt them, but no, they're adaptable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I've told it a million times on here. When I lived in Germany, this little girl that lived in my little building, she was like 6, and she was obsessed with me because I was American, and she always wanted me to speak American to her. But she spoke this fluent German, and I was like, oh, this is so frustrating. I want to be able to but she couldn't speak slower. She
Do
could
you
only
speak any other languages?
a little bit of Italian, but not
And what
much.
about Amanda?
No, she can speak a little bit of Spanish, but that's about it.
So you will not be speaking anything else to Rosie.
No, we want my brother-in-law is fluent in Spanish and English, and he's teaching both. So
good.
he only speaks Spanish to their daughter, and my sister-in-law only speaks English, so she's bilingual already. Basically, it's insane. And I would love him to spend more time. I want to send Rosie there every summer to just learn here.
That's my friend. Her daughter, she speaks only French to her daughter. The husband only speaks Croatian, and then she learns English in school.
That's a genius.
It's like unbelievable.
Genius.
Anyways,
All right, let's do a couple more. How many do we have to do? All right, watch this. This is like Atlas.
2 more after this.
Okay. This makes me laugh so much. No way.
but do you know what's crazy? Is look at how trained that
I
dog
know.
is.
Just waiting.
Because that's a sheriff's dog.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
So good. All right, let's do another one. You got good? All right. This is hilarious. The grandpa lays
No.
where his grave's going to be every time they go to the cemetery. This is such a dad joke. It's incredible. It is so freaking. Look at the
Do you
grandma.
think that
just
they're mortified?
mortified. Yes. Because this is something I would do or my dad would do as a joke 100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Right here, this spot.
This is the spot. I feel good about this. I feel good. And you see, everybody's like, come on, grandpa. Oh, it's so good. All right, one more. Oh, and then watch this.
On top. Breathe. One.
He's at
No.
9 Gs.
Breathe.
So it says me on the toilet, but
Five.
he's like a pilot training in high G. Look at his face.
Looking good. Work it out. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Release the 6.
Oh my God.
He's back to normal. Oh, God, it's so funny.
Wouldn't you just throw up?
Yeah, totally. I almost threw up on the friggin' Tatsu at Six Flags.
And how many G's do you think that is?
That goes to 9. Look.
No, no, your roller coaster.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, what do you think? 2 Gs? 1 G?
Breathe.
3 Gs?
Let me see.
2,
Verizon 4G? 5G network?
5G. Like, that's crazy.
Uh huh.
2,
I don't know how people do that.
My do you know so in this Top Gun they did a ton of they're in the actual planes.
Oh, wow.
So they wanted it to fly and look like it as opposed to the first Top Gun where they're just in a fake plane doing all around. And so my buddy who was going to be in the movie was like, I threw up for the first 20 times I was in the plane. 20 times. I was like, how many more times are you in the plane? He's like, 23. I was like, so you only didn't throw up 3 times? He's like, yeah.
Who's your friend? Can we say?
No, because I don't know what they're allowed to say about the movie and stuff because I don't want.
Did they have a good time?
Yeah, I said it was awesome.
Oh, God, I'd love to meet
Tanner's
Tom Cruise.
a background actor in the one of the bar scenes.
Oh, my God,
Because
amazing.
he's buddies with that guy. Yeah,
I'm
hilarious.
so excited to see it.
I know. Me too.
I love Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
he's the best. He's a
Love it.
madman. I mean, he might be an alien sent from above.
I'm okay with it.
Have you ever seen the movie All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
He plays the high school football player.
Yes.
Shot in my hometown, Pittsburgh,
At
Pennsylvania.
at your high school?
No, not at my high school. It's actually shot closer to where my dad went to high school, but it's shot in Pittsburgh. It's supposed to take place in Pittsburgh, and a lot of
Oh
those
my
street scenes
God.
are right there. in Pittsburgh.
What's Pittsburgh like? I'll leave this question at the end.
Pittsburgh is like, it's like a very it's like artsy New York, but way smaller.
Oh, interesting. I wouldn't think artsy.
Yeah, it's a very that has a lot of art to it. It's very in the tech now because of Carnegie Mellon. We're very passionate about our sports. It's very small town, big city kind of a thing. Everybody knows each other.
Would you ever go back there?
Weather is too tough for me now. I've gotten spoiled by weather out here. I don't think I could do winter, and I know Amanda can't do winter. because one time we went there, it was like sort of a mild winter. She's like, I could do this. I'll like be here on a Wednesday in February, and then you tell me what the weather's
and go
like.
to school.
And go to school and like have to
Yeah.
like do stuff, right? Drive through snow and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Weather alone would keep me, but I would love my parents to be closer, and I love all my family in Pittsburgh, and I love going to the city of Pittsburgh.
Right.
I love being from the city of Pittsburgh. I just don't think I could live there again.
Right.
And if it had nicer weather and had more of the things that I could do there, like
Then great.
industry wise, then I
Right.
would live there. I mean, you can still afford a house there really easily.
It's so pricey.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's not pricey.
It's not pricey.
Right.
Yeah. And it's got like, I mean, we've gone through major renaissances like 3 or 4 times because the steel industry
Wow.
left, the whole town went into depression, came back. The 90s hit us real hard, came back with tech. Like we've really as a city have like kept,
Been through it all.
because nobody leaves. So nobody like goes to Pittsburgh that's from Pittsburgh. I'm like I'm probably my only buddy from high school that left.
Wow.
Yeah, like everybody maybe leaves for a little bit and then goes back. It's one of those towns that everybody loves being from. They don't want to go anywhere. I mean, I went to high school with a buddy. I was like, "Do you want to move?" He's like, "No, I need Steeler games on Sunday." Like that's the thing. So it's an unbelievably beautiful city too. When it is nice outside, we don't get a lot of sunny days in Pittsburgh, which is tough. But it's an unbelievably beautiful city. Everybody has a very distinct accent, and everybody's very kind to one another.
Did you watch Mayor of Easttown?
Yes.
Do you sound like that?
So I think I said to Tanner on Sunday or Monday, I was like, "Yeah, I like that show because they finally got the accents right."
Wow.
So Mayor of Easttown is the eastern side, so the O's are a little longer. They say
Yeah.
home and like wooder, right? That's Philadelphia, Baltimore, South Jersey.
Cool.
Right? And when you go north and you go into like actual like northern Jersey towards New York, then it gets a little hard, because Pittsburgh on the other side is like it's hard O. It's like, Alessandra Torresani. She seems nice in that. I'll tell you what. The more time she comes on the show, the more I like her.
Oh my
She's and her mom's name is Marcia. Okay, she a real estate agent. She dropped off the dog. Didn't even bring the dog in. Like, what am I, chopped liver? You don't think I like a dog? It's a Griffin. Of course I like the dog. Okay. You go downtown with your friends. You hang out with all of them, okay? Maybe you go to Hofbräuhaus. It's right there on a river. It's real nice.
Very specific accent.
Very specific. And it doesn't leave.
Oh, wow. But you don't have it.
No. My parents are both teachers, so as soon as we started speaking like
Right.
that, they'd snap that out real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Sturgis's family all speak
got
with
that Mark
almost like a
Wahlberg.
British dialect. Like he
Can you go to Exeter? Or something
nobody
like
went to a boarding school that's like
Yeah.
very much, but like rather. Like they don't say rather, they say rather.
that. Get out. Did they say aunt instead of aunt?
Yeah, it's like weird. It's
Mm-hmm.
like weird stuff, and I'm like pretentious.
Ikaika Shively, Prince of the Islands, the Hot Friday. What
I
do
was
you got?
trying to find Tatsuji Force. I couldn't find it, but
Okay.
the biggest at Magic Mountain is Superman at 4.5 Gs.
Whoa.
It's tied 9th in the world.
Whoa.
The top 3 in the world are all in Johannesburg. 12 Gs, 9.8 Gs, and 6.3 Gs.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Johannesburg has a lot of roller coasters.
That's interesting.
Like if you look up the craziest roller coasters and the craziest water slides, they're all in South Africa.
We gotta
It's,
go
like,
there.
Really random.
Sinead DeFries, who is my usual co-host on Thursdays, I want to make you a usual co-host, but that's a conversation for another show. It's up to you. But Sinead is from South Africa.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and so some, like you were saying before, when she's talking on the phone to her mom, she's like, "Mom," like she talks to, she
Yeah,
slips into the South African, right?
Oh my god!
And then
Which is
she
a
comes
very
back
hard
and starts
accent,
talking like,
too.
yeah, it's like that. It's real sharp.
Yeah,
You know?
it's really sharp.
The prawns.
It's really sharp. Yeah, the prawns.
That's from District 9. Thank you all for being here. A special thanks, obviously, to Alessandra Torresani, the legend. She comes down here. She talks about her show. It's called
Emotional support.
Emotional Support. Okay? You might need some emotional support after the Steelers season this year. We're probably not going to be that good. I'm just saying.
That's right.
You can get her merch. I put the links and stuff in the description last
amazing.
episode. So make sure you send me those links so I can
Yes.
put them in. here.
Yes.
And tell Sturgis I say hello.
I will.
My new best friend, he doesn't even know. We're gonna crush
He's
a
gonna
dance
watch.
floor.
But you air this later, right?
It's up here forever.
Yeah, so he'll watch it.
Okay.
Because he watched the other one live.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And
He was like, "Oh, it's pretty funny."
little do we know that dance floor at Jenna and David's wedding is going to be on fire. I'm gonna rip a suit, guaranteed.
I really hope they let us get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dance so hard. I've danced through suits. I've danced through multiple shirts.
I'm bringing different clothes.
Yeah.
Jenna said that it was okay.
Yeah,
I
sure.
said okay.
Amanda had 4 dress changes at our wedding.
That's
I
so
bought
much.
2 suits because I knew I'd sweat through one. And I sweated through it. I went and changed. End of the wedding, my brother slapped me on the back and he goes, "Whoa, you're real dry." I was like, "Second suit, baby."
Second suit.
Nailed it. Ikaika Shively, Prince of the Islands, Low Hot Friday. Thanks for everything on the 1s and 2s, as always. And thank you to everybody, Matt the Beard Man, everybody who gave in Supercharges, Super Chats, Streamlabs, Mrs. Riley. All of your support, all your love, everything, it really matters. Positivity is an active choice. You choose it every single day. Call somebody, text somebody, tell them you love them. It matters. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. Drink some Boone's Bourbon. It's homegrown. Number 6 in the world. Tyler Boone. Love you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow.